I'm gonna be honest with you. I did not like the Amphoreus quest. I mean, you saw my hot take. If you haven't seen it, go see that. But I was disappointed. But after thinking about it, and after reading a review on Reddit, I completely changed my mind. I mean, I have to, I owe an apology to Hoyoverse, to the Star Rail devs, because I was completely wrong. And this review completely changed my mind. It was the absolute perfect review for Amphoreus. And um, I don't think that, there's a greater review than this. So the review starts off from a person called Yappy3 on Reddit. The review is very very interesting. I will try to narrate it in a very interesting manner, but okay, let's go. Just completed Amphoreus, and man oh man, the story is so good. Personally, it's over a 9 on 10. I have to disagree there. It's not a 9 on 10. It is a 1000 over 10, because the points that he states are very good. The points that he has stated is it just opened my mind. I did not think of this when I was playing through the quest. It's alright. The review starts with, when I first saw people's criticism of the 3.0 story, I was deeply disappointed. Not just at the haters, but also at the people who like the story. The reason being that the ratings of 9 to 10 are simply too low, which I agree, it is too low. And it demonstrated their failure in grasping how masterfully crafted the storyline and gameplay of the 3.0 update is. Now do not leave me here, guys. The review is actually a very very good review. It's amazing. You just gotta stick around. First off, the plot twist of Castrum Kremnos left me speechless. Honestly, after thinking about it, it did. Throughout the storyline, the people of Kremnos were described as fearless warriors who do not fear death. I mean, they're like Sparta, right? They have all the soldiers are dressed like Sparta, and you have the "This is Sparta" vibe from 300. So it gives off a very nation of war type vibe. Warriors who do not resort to underhanded tactics to win, giving me the impression that they are more fond of direct battles. However, as I entered their competition, it seemed to me that the people of Kremnos really liked doing puzzles. Now you see, it's masterful. The way the Star Rail writers made us believe that Nation of War likes doing puzzles. It's kind of like Genshin Impact, where Natlan is the Nation of War, and you have people enjoying the hot springs or climbing cliffs or flying around. The war is not there, but it's beautifully crafted that you need to feel that it's a nation of war. All right, let's continue. It seemed to me that really like doing puzzles. It seemed to me that their favorite pastime is rolling boulders to break wooden boxes. This demonstrated the HSR team's mastery in writing and world building, as there are no lack of surprises under their sleeves. True, very true. Speaking of surprises, every time when you thought that you could finally fight the Titan being Nikodor, the devs managed to squeeze in at least 4 more sequences of puzzles or errands for the players to get through. Beautiful, right? I mean, that's how you expand a story, that's how you make it lengthy, that's how you make it more interesting and grasping. So much so that by the time one manages to get through all of them, one would truly be able to embody Nikodor's virtue of tenacity. Very immersive. I mean, that's true immersion, where you're playing a fighting game and then you have to do puzzle after puzzle, because that is true patience. That is how you manifest your patience and how you understand the enemy. Like, why are they so patient? As for Nias, some people complained about how, for such an important character, he looked like a generic NPC. I mean, if you remember, he looked like a Sparta soldier. It's alright, he looked like a generic NPC. However, it is exactly because he looked like a generic NPC that he puts every player in awe of his spot when his spotlight came. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, like, no jokes, but The voice acting for Naias, especially before like Nikito took over, was actually amazing. Like that was the one piece of voice acting that was really well done. And I commend the voice actor for Naias because he was one of the highlights of the Trailblaze mission. Alright, dude, let's continue. However, it is because at that point, who could have known that he was an important NPC? While third-rate games like Genshin, Wuthering Waves and ZZZ waste money creating new NPC models and outfits from scratch, the HSR devs gave us a generic showcase of their ingenuity by showing these fourth-rate games how you can both cut corners and enhance the quality of the story. I mean, exactly, you save money, you don't do anything, you reuse assets, and then you're still continuing with the quality of story. You have stagnant camera angles, there's no variation, the emotions don't change, but still the story is so peak, right? It's amazing how you feel immersed in the story. It's amazing, like, the devs and the writers, how they've done it is truly marvelous. Another thing to note is how accommodating the game is in the puzzle sections, as characters constantly tell us a door has opened or how path is clear, ensuring that even the blind could fully experience this masterpiece of a game. I mean, exactly, why need accessibility settings? Why do you need something like like a narrator or a blind, what should I say, a colorblind setting? Why do you need that when you have characters telling you every 2 minutes that the path is clear, let's go, let's go? Oh, you solved that puzzle, oh, you defeated that enemy. I mean, obviously, but it's beautiful how the devs care so much for us. And as the reviewer says, truly the HSR team have considered everything under the sun when designing these intricate puzzles. Truly, they're amazing, man. They deserve the respect and the love that they get for doing this. I mean, it truly makes me feel special. Other than the writing team, the marketing is also very impressive. By making the rooms big, putting puzzle mechanisms at opposite ends of the room, forcing players to spend ample time running up and down staircases, the marketing team managed to implement a Fei Shao advertisement in the gameplay. Very impressive. Fei Shao, Yukong, these characters were amazing. Like, that's how you sell characters in a gacha game. You just make the entire environment suck so bad that you have to pull Fei Shao to get speed. Or you place enemies at the worst possible moments. Like, you need Acheron to just breeze through the story. Why do you need to fight enemies? So it's that good how they have thought all about this. It's amazing. It's very impressive, honestly. Also, overall, the side quest was so good. It can probably go toe to toe with the Aranara quest next door. This warrants at least 100 on 10 for this update. With such a high production value for a side quest, I am very excited to see what the devs have in store for the main story of 3.0 later. This post has 2k upvotes. It's insane. No, man. I'm gonna be honest. It's not good. I mean, the story was good. Everybody likes the story. Everybody is not pissed about the story. Everybody's pissed about the way the story was told to us. I mean, why do we have to stare at Stell's back for roughly 5 to 6 hours and have no control over the camera and just look at reused stuff continuously, look at black screens, look at dialogues that barely make any sense? Like, you can remove a few dialogues and it still wouldn't make a difference in the overall plot of the Amphoreus Trailblaze mission. There are side quests right now. I'm doing the side quest and I've done 2 side quests where I did not read the entirety of the quest, but I just read a few points and I got a gist of it. It's that boring. It's like, I don't know why Star Rail is going the Arknight's way where they're bloating the dialogue. Why can't they just keep it simple, short, nice? Like, I do not want a lot of terms in my video game. Just save that for the documents and such. And then the main quest, side missions, they should be fun to do. They shouldn't be whatever the hell 3.0 was. But a masterful review. This is one regard. I mean, certain reviews like this I feel should be told to people, because these things don't go out of Reddit. These threads don't go out of Reddit, and it's pure comedy. I mean, the way this person has written it, it's amazing. It's like the way that they've expressed the sarcasm, the way that they've written it. I couldn't have done that. I would have written a rant post, a rant something like, I do not like this, I don't like that. But the way that they've done it so well, it's amazing. And if you're on Reddit, go and upvote this post. If you like, when you read it in your mind, you read it in your tone, and it just hits differently. Especially if your experience was similar to what I experienced with the 3.0 story. But overall, still, once again, ending with, I hope the Star Rail devs make the story better, make the story more immersive, make it more enjoyable in nature. I do not want to see all the characters just holding the hand up to their chest, or putting their hand on their forehead, or looking shocked, and that's the three expressions that we have in this game. And I would like to be able to control the camera, and I would also like facial close-ups while we're talking, and longer cutscenes. I do not want 20-second cutscenes, please. Give me at least a 40-second, 50-second, or at least a 1-minute cutscene of people fighting or something. That would make me interested, instead of showing me a statue getting golden threads and that's it. That's the cutscene. That's boring. But alright, we're gonna end over here. This is a shit post, shit video. I don't know what I'm gonna call this, but it's something funny and I wanted to share with you all. So yeah, that's where I'm gonna end this. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Goodbye.